All right, all right, all right. We are going live in five, in four, in three, two, one. Yo, yo, yo. Tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Woo! Tonight, I have a very, very, very special guest for you guys. I have the one, the only, the most phenomenal, the most fabulous, the most Bowie of them all. Brittney Noelle of Salt Kured in the house. What's up, Brittney?
What is up, Sunshine? How you doing?
Hell yeah, girl.
Thank you so much for having me on. I'm stoked to do this. I'm kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie. No anxiety though. Thank God that's over. But a little nervous because I'm normally the interviewer and not the interviewee. So we'll see how this works out.
Let's see how it works when the tables are turned, girl. What's everybody up to tonight? Let me jump into this chat.
What is up?
Really quick. What's up, Lindsay? What's up, Andy Williams? I see all you guys out there. Share this video. I want to see your grandmas, your mothers, your dads, your kids in the chat. Maybe not your kids. I don't know how clean this is going to be tonight. What's up, Mike Torin? You got your bowl of Fruit Loops. I love that. So what have you been up to today, Brittney?
Today has been one of I think the busiest days I've had. I mean, well, I've been on tour, so those are busy days, but I think today was one of those get back in town and hit the ground running. And I don't know if everyone's followed along. If you're not following along on my Instagram story, you're missing out on the behind the scenes stuff. But for those of you who did not watch, I woke up this morning, I would say 5:30, anxiety attack, my normal daily life, and kind of just took a moment to film the process and take everyone on my journey throughout the day. So started off drawing at the beach and then came home, ate, put the design on some shirts, put up those mocks, see how people were feeling about them, which way we should go. We had a photo shoot today. We did video and pictures for the 420 drop that's coming up. And then, stuffed my face with some pizza real quick, smoked another doobie, and now we're here. So
that sounds like an amazing day. The anxiety obviously is getting you going. At least I love to see a person, when they're anxious or nervous, that they don't let it stop them. When you're able to conquer that and keep going and use that as a catalyst to get to your next step. I love that, Brittney.
Thank you. It took me a while. I mean, almost 30 years to figure it out, how to get around that and maneuver. And for a while, I didn't even know what anxiety was. I was one of those people that was self-medicating, not with the good prescription drugs. Uh, so once I, decided I wasn't going to do that anymore, kind of started having anxiety and had to learn how to cope with it and how to keep going. At one point, a lot of people made some comments today. They're like, some people would have that cripple them. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a good, 6-month run where I didn't know what was going on, where I fell into a pretty deep depression hole. And art really saved my life, finding my grandmother's old sewing machine and stuff she left for me when she passed kind of just lit a fire under my ass. So per se, my Italian family won't let me, not succeed.
Did you say her sewing machine?
Yeah. So my grandmother passed away, and we had a really, really deep connection. If you guys know the background of Salt Kured, you already know where I'm going with it. But to cut it short, when she did pass away, she left me all of her art supplies because I'm the one who's the artist in the family. And going through her stuff, I found pieces of things and patterns, and kind of just dove right into it as my way of still having a connection with her. And it kind of just, I don't know, it worked, so I just kept with it.
That's awesome too. So do you sew as well?
Yeah, everything on the line is me 100%. I mean, now that the brand is growing a little bit more, I have printers that I work with, but normally it's me sewing, it's me doing all the crochet work. Yeah, I do all the drawings. If you've seen the line, you know what's my work and when it's not my work. I always put the artist name that I collab with on it. So it'll always say Salt Kured, another artist name if it's not me solely. But yeah, I try to keep it as homegrown as possible and stick to the artist roots. And I'm not ready to sell out yet. Basically, I'm not ready to sell out.
Oh yeah, I've been a big fan of yours for a while now, and I've been following you and your journey. And you are really on top of the world right now. Like I see you at every music festival every weekend, taking pictures with the biggest names. Like tell us about the journey. How did it begin? I mean, you got your grandma's inspiration from the art and stuff, and then what happened after that?
So I would say, well, Salt Kured's been around for 4 years. So actually, April 28th of this month is my birthday and Salt Kured's birthday. 4 years ago, I decided to, do art full time, and I bought myself, the business, the LLC for my birthday. And then like 2 years ago, I would say I really started getting serious about it. It went from me just, being an artist and doing little pop-ups and doing little like one-off paintings and stretchy bracelets to actually, working through my anxiety. Because I was, I recovery, you can, I guess, call it. I mean, I still drink my Jameson and smoke my doobies, but definitely nowhere where I was back then. Um, so yeah, it's growing very rapidly, and I did not think it was going to grow this quick or I was going to have the backing that I do. But if you watch my posts, you really see I keep it genuine, I keep it authentic. Rarely do you see me wearing makeup like that. I keep it gritty and I give everybody the truth. And I think that's one of the big things that has caught people's attention, that I don't sugarcoat shit. Like I just don't. How you see me online is how you're gonna see me in person. And I think that's one of the big things, I've made a lot of friends just by being me.
Hell,
And
yeah,
like
hell
I
yeah.
said, it's taken a long time for me to just grasp that, you can be yourself and you don't have to put on that fake face. And people are gonna love you genuinely.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I love that. I love your style. I love everything that you're saying. I can't wait to get deep into this story. And we have so much cool stuff that's going on tonight. Let's jump in the
oh my
chat real
God.
quick and see who's hanging out with us. We have Dawn McDaniel. We have Leaf Arrow. We got Lindsay. She says, I'm looking forward to this episode. Brittney, you're a badass. Your Insta story totally made me cry. I had a day. Oh, Lindsay.
Oh, I love you, Lindsay.
Big time, girl. We got Andy Williams. We got Jen Armstrong. What's up, Jen? I love you, girl.
Jenny.
Enrique Burgos from the Ross Rebellion family. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Matt Tucson Weege. We got Megan Richardson Margie. Oh my gosh, you guys are rocking it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Man, I know I promoted, but geez, thanks, guys.
Got Alan Indy. What's up, Alan? Oh man. Shit, Britt. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Like, I don't know what's going on in that questions. I know they're gonna have questions. I'm kind of afraid for some of these because I know who's in here. Y'all be nice.
We want all those questions in the comments. We want this chat going off, you guys. Kenny, what's up, brother? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We are talking to Brittney Noelle of Salt Kured. Been around for 4 years. It's not stopping anytime soon. Just getting started, baby. Oh my God. So tell me about your inspiration for your designs.
I have actually a few inspirations, and recently I've actually gotten to meet or talk to all of them. So it's kind of like a somebody needs to come pinch me moment. Mark Longnecker is one of the big ones. I know everyone saw that. I stuttered the entire first 2 sentences of meeting him. It was a straight fangirl moment, and I had to walk away and be like, all right, realign, recenter, and like go actually be a person now. So, but yeah, Mike Longnecker, huge inspiration, best Easter bunny ever by far. I don't think it'll get better than that. Getting tattooed by him at Endless Summer
Uh-huh.
randomly on Easter morning, that was sweet. Another big one is Drew Brophy. Funny because Mark and Drew are really good friends. They're both really big in the surf art community. And seeing their work really made me, you know, look at art differently. I was always told that my drawings were too cartoony or too this or too that, and they kind of broke that mold in the surf art industry. And then they started working with bands like Pepper and all this other stuff. And I was like, you know what? A female needs to get in that ring, man. There needs to be a female somewhere in this. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna scoot my way in there, see if that works. I have a couple other people that I look up to. Um, Man, I could keep going. Jeff Finley, he was the first guy to open up Threadless. I don't know if you remember like that t-shirt company back in the day where you could put your art on shirts and it was a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
deal.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so Jeff Finley, he's awesome. He actually wrote a couple books, and we talk, once a month or so, and I get ideas from him, and it's really cool. Like I said, I got to talk to everybody really that I look up to, and now there's a dialogue going where I actually have conversations with these people, and it's sweet. I'm networking with my idols. It's weird. It's weird and awesome all at the same time.
Hey, when you work hard enough and you keep going forward and you keep going even when you think you can't, sometimes, just sometimes, you can achieve your goals, and just sometimes you can smash the fuck out of them.
Absolutely. I tell people all the time, I was like, if you stop, you're never going to get to where you want to go. If you continue and push through that stuff, like cool shit happens, man. Cool shit happens on the other side of denial. You just got to get through it. And that's easier said than done, because when it's happening to me, like you can't talk me out of quitting. Like it's just
Yeah.
but it's the mindset. It's just you got to take a step back and look at it from a different perspective, and maybe go a different route. That's it.
Yeah. A different path. Like Robert Frost once said, two roads diverged in a wood. I chose, what was it? I chose the different path. I chose the path.
Path less taken. The
Yeah.
path. No, see, okay, wait, yeah. I'm an artist, not an English major. So
Whatever that poem is, drop it in the
whatever
comments.
that was, dropping knowledge.
First person that puts it gets a Base Kid slap sticker. What? Straight to the face. Just joking. Love you guys. Weech says you.
I was gonna say I'll throw in a t-shirt, but never mind.
Oh well, shit. What's up, Kelly Noelle in the house? And she just won the Base Slap sticker, Base Kid sticker, the road less traveled. I love you.
Bam. I'll throw a shirt into that one, so make sure I get her info. We'll get her a shirt.
Yeah, Kelly Noelle, you are a rock star in my book, in everybody's book. Keep up the good work, sister. I love you. I love her. Let's see. Weech says you have insane hustle in your blood, Britt.
Thank you, sir. Coming from that guy, jeez.
Yeah,
are you saying I outworked you, Weege? Is that what you're trying to say? I've outworked you?
Let's see. Kenny Garner, how did you link up with Audic Empire?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you want the long story? You want the short story?
Give us the whole motherfucking story, girl.
All right, so the quick response would be if you go to the website and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's two links there. One is to be a brand ambassador, and the other one is to be a sponsored musician. So all you gotta do is fill out that form, and if I dig your style and you aren't a horrible person and I don't find any dirt on you, then like you're in. That's it. Not hard. Just don't be an asshole. Like
Change your ways. If anybody being an asshole out there,
being an asshole, you can't wear my brand. I'm sorry, sir. No, but I mean that's one way to get in there. You know, Audic Empire, man, that's a great story. Actually, the lovely lady Jen, who's in here, she is the hookup angel on that one. She actually reached out to me and was like, "Yo, Audic Empire," and man, I've had them on the list of like that, like these are all the people I want to sponsor, and like it's never gonna happen. And she popped in my email, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go with it, and like hopefully she is who she says she is, you know. And I sent the box of clothes, and next thing I know, I'm getting unboxing videos, and it's just all downhill from there. But yeah, it's as simple as just shooting me an email or being like, hey, I want to collab, or hey, I got this band. And you know, I'm all for the reverse crab pot. I don't know if you know about that, but
please explain.
explain it. I'll explain it to you. I'll explain you something. Florida style. You ready? All the crabs in the pot, when they're on the pot and they're boiling, they all pull each other down into the pot. But if you push each other out of the pot, that's called reverse crab pot. So everybody's getting out of this damn pot together. That's
I
it.
love that. Reverse crab pot. Can we get that on a shirt, please?
I was thinking about it, but I think it might be a coin term. I gotta research that. I'm not trying to get into copyrights. I'm on this upstream. We're not trying to like fuck it up in any way, shape, or form.
All right. We got you. Let's see. Elias Cisneros. Two roads diverge in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost.
That's what's up. You've definitely Googled that, whoever you are, for sure.
Oh man, what's been the hardest thing for you, if there is, being in a male-dominated industry?
Oh, this is a good question. Y'all wanted the tea? Okay, let's break out the tea. Well, first off, there's a lot of penises, so you know, it gets kind of stinky. No, I'm just kidding. But I wouldn't say it's very hard, you know. At the same time, the lane's wide open. So if you're a female and you're looking to get into this industry, the females that are, you know, part of the industry are very welcoming and open. And you know, even Sunshine, I messaged her and was like, yo, I don't know if you want to interview me. I'm a nobody. And she's like, no, girl, you're in there. But apparently I'm a superstar and a celebrity because I threw shirts off of Dan Kelly and Zeb's stage. So it's a thing.
Oh yeah, girl.
The thing. But yeah, no, I luckily I haven't really faced anything like that. You know, it's more about you're the newcomer and everyone doesn't really know you. I mean, the reggae scene's like any other scene, like your hometown, like it's high school, man. Everybody knows everybody's crap. You're not, there's no way no one's not gonna find something out about you. So it's more just, you know, I'm the newbie and everyone's kind of like, who is this person? What's their vibe? What's the story? And I think I've done a really good job at, you know, just letting y'all in and breaking down the wall and being like, this is me. And if you don't like it, like, I mean, you can see the door on your way out, or we can stay in the same vicinity. I'm still gonna be cool with you, but I'm here and I'm not leaving. Like Sunshine said, there's no stopping this one. So get on board or get out of the way, yo. Like,
like who said that? Like Ludacris said.
Definitely.
Did Ludacris say something like that?
I don't necessarily want anyone to move out of the way. I'll work with you, but like, just know I'm here.
Isn't it like, hey, is it, hey, bitch, move out the way? What is that lyric line? People in the comments.
For another t-shirt.
Another t-shirt, another Bass Kid sticker. What did Ludacris say when he said move out the way? Do, 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 Okay, Madison. Oh, Weege. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Weege, you win the prize. Boom. Madison. You were a close second, and so were you, Terry Lloyd. Thank you for your participation.
Gotta have those fast fingers, yo. Fast fingers.
I typed that fast too. Cool. Let's see. Jen Armstrong. The first phone call I had with Britt, about 5 minutes into the call, I realized she was one of the most badass real people out there. Fuck yeah, dude. You come with references, I see.
Ooh.
I like it.
What are these? What are these name drops? What are these name drops?
Let's see. Weege wants to know, when can we expect Salt Kured Radio? Good question, Weege.
Dang, he's all in there. Well, first off, I was aiming for April 28th, which would be the 4-year anniversary. But the funny story about having a 24-hour radio station is, if you don't have enough music to fill the programming, you don't really have a 24-hour radio station. So I'm just waiting on a lot of people to get back to me. We put out a bunch of flyers asking for, music for the station. I've gotten some responses, but definitely not enough to cover, 24/7. And I'm really not trying to have, that radio station situation where you turn on the same station the next day at the same time and it's the same song. And like, then you're like, oh, okay, I know Brittney Spears is next. Got it. Crazy. It's cool. I don't even know that's her song, but yeah. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I love Brittney Spears. No, I do, but I know that's not what you were talking about.
We should be talking about reggae, but still, Brittney Spears is a solid reference.
I feel like Crazy. Who the fuck's saying Crazy? I think Miley Cyrus or
I'm pretty sure it was Brittney Spears.
Oh, you're
that
right.
One where she was at the club and yeah, they were trying to make it look cool, but it wasn't really that cool. That one.
Fun fact, every time I go to Vegas, I go straight to the Britney Spears slot machines. I never win anything. She always takes my money. So it's a scam.
Don't trust anyone named Brittany. I'm just kidding. She spells it differently.
So what all, yes, Madison, free Britney. I have a free Britney sweater. I actually should have worn it tonight. Forgot about that. So what does it take to start your own fucking radio station, dude? Like, what goes into that?
Oh man. I really just wanted to start this because I actually started in radio. I was an interviewer for a rock radio station. I'll name drop Candlebox, Saliva, that kind of, those cool people. Love them. Mean it. Happy birthday, Kevin, if you're watching this, because I forgot to call you and say happy birthday. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of wanted to go back to my roots a little bit and revisit that. I mean, recording drops and, getting to have that voice and talk to artists that you look up to. I mean, you can relate to this. It's just a totally different, monster, and I miss it. I missed it a lot. And I have, a great network right now, and I have a lot of sponsored bands, and I haven't really heard anyone ask the questions that I want the answers to. So why not? I have the platform, so should do it. As far as, making your own radio station, it's not really that hard. You can always do, like Anchor, like you got going on. You can, I think Anchor has a radio station you can program. Just look it up, free radio station hosting. You can do it that way. And then it's just like, any other thing. They have like a silver, gold, platinum level, and you just build a station from there. I mean, if you're looking to actually start a radio station, I would say content's the biggest thing. And, that's the only reason why I'm on hold right now, is I just don't have enough content at the moment to be able to just kickstart it. So first off, content, have a good name, and, just look it up. Free radio station, free podcast hosting, stuff like that. You got Google, you got it.
Do y'all got Google at home? Google that shit. Don't be asking us for your advice. Don't be asking us for advice. What do we look like?
I have that problem though. Like I'll get stoned and then like I'll ask my boyfriend one of those like dumb girlfriend questions. Every guys know what I'm talking about. Whatever. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? You don't even know the answer either. I could have just Googled this. Like, why am I even having this full-blown conversation right now? But yes, Google is your friend. Use it. And if you don't want to use that, then my DM is open. I'll help you no matter what. I got you. I wish someone would have helped me figure this out. So I'll be that voice for you if you need it.
Fuck yeah, man. Weed says GTS. Google that shit.
GTS. We might have to make that a shirt. I could probably get that on a shirt somewhere.
So we have people in the comments singing a Britney Spears song for us. Lucky apparently is a really good tune. And yes, girl, she's so lucky she's a star. She sings a long time, but she cries in her lonely heart.
That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad.
Why are you guys listening to this kind of music? You need to listen to some upbeat, happy music. No more Britney Spears.
Just smoke a doobie and handle it, you know?
So let's talk. Okay, so you started the program talking a little bit about your anxiety, and I kind of just want to talk a little bit more about that because I know there's a ton of people out there that probably have anxiety issues and are nervous wrecks at some points in their life, and you seem to have gotten over that really well. And I know you said you do use medical marijuana and whiskey to help with that. Now, obviously, you're not drinking whiskey at 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you are. I don't judge. But
no.
So anxiety kind of wakes you up and it kind of fuels your fire.
Yeah, I would say so. I've actually talked to one person today who opened up to me. That's a big thing about why I do the videos, because people need to hear this. I had one girl today be like, listen, I literally have the same thing go on with me. This is the first time I've ever had somebody reach out to me and really be like, everything that just happened in that video is literally my morning as well. So that was the first time I actually felt like I had a buddy in this. I wish it was a Thunder Buddy is a way cooler name, an anxiety buddy, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I wake up into it and it's, I guess you could call it adrenaline. Waking up into it and, hurling your entire dinner into a toilet's not, very adrenaline like, but I figured out, if I sit in it too long and I don't move, then I end up getting stuck in the rabbit hole. So yeah, you can call it that, adrenaline. My heart's definitely racing at those moments, and it's just kind of one of those things. I grab my iPad, I go down to the beach, and I just start drawing. And I found that drawing at the beach in my anxiety attack, I don't make those artistic crazy decisions where I change 25 different things at once. You're in an anxiety attack and it's just go go go. So this morning, that sketch was a good 3.5 minutes, and sometimes it's quick like that, sometimes it takes a little bit more time. But yeah, it gets me up in the morning. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. I watch the sunrise. I'm back home by 7, and it's off with the rest of the day. Because if you go back to sleep, nothing's happening then. Yeah, so kind of got to get up and go. And then today is a late night. I'm normally a grandma. I'd normally be sleeping by now, but
when you get up at 5:30,
yeah, your sleep schedule tends to change. And I make a joke. I'm like, I turned 30 and automatically turned into my grandmother. I'm crocheting and sewing and knitting and going to bed by 9:30. So
let's see. Terry Lloyd said that she's excited for the 420 drop. Do we want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I can divulge some information. I did something different than what I normally do this time around with this drop. Because of the tour, I quit my part-time job and was like, forget it, I'm going on tour. So I really realized I didn't have anything new because a lot of people already have everything. So I decided that I was going to drop the 420 shirts early. So I actually have a couple designs. If y'all want to see them, I could.
Hell yeah, we do. Sneak peek, baby. See it first on the Sunshine Show.
All right, so this is the first one. All of these were actually drawn within the same anxiety attack. This one took me about 45 minutes to get out of. It was sunset, and yeah, so this is what happens when I have anxiety and go to the beach. You get one of these.
Oh,
So Reaper, Smoking
That's,
Doobie. And then this one seemed to be the
oh,
favorite so far.
I really like that. I just don't want to
I
talk over you because then they can't see the shirt if I talk. But dude, that's such a dope design.
thank you. And then this seems to be the favorite because I brought, some of the designs with me for the tour. This one's selling out. It says surrender the booty because I feel like it's just something that needs to be said. Not across the bar, people. Very subtly, not just like, hey girl. So I decided to make a shirt. So hopefully this helps y'all, you know.
I love that.
So those are two of them. I have a total, hopefully we're gonna do a total of 8 designs for the new drop. Mostly t-shirts because, and I always get this question, like, why don't you make tanks and blah, blah. Because guys, you can actually cut the sleeves off the t-shirt and make it into a tank top. That's why. Help me, help you, help me save money on inventory. Appreciate y'all.
Oh my god, dude, you are the best. Oh my
I'm just
god.
saying, I'm a small business. They didn't give me no PPP loan or SBA. Like, come on, y'all. I should just put a option of like, do you want me to cut this into a tank top for you? I should just do that and charge extra.
You absolutely please do that, dude. Fuck yeah. It would make it so badass, custom, and just charge a little bit more for the scissor work. That's all.
That's why I'm saying, I'm like, what do you charge for that? I'm like, guys, you just cut the sleeves off, you're good to go. Make sure you stay on the outside of the seam. Like, what do you charge for that? $10? Like $5 a sleeve? Like, I don't know what to charge for.
What do you guys think? How much should Brittney charge for cutting off the sleeves? Drop it in the comments. Let's jump in this chat and see who's hanging out with us. We got Madison, we got Enrique, we got Matt Irie. What's up, Matt Irie? We got Jessica Duran in the house. What's up, girl? I love you. Let's see who else. We got Jen Armstrong, we got Elias Cisneros, we got Terry, Matt. We got all the fam bam here. Everybody is agreeing that anxiety really sucks. It seems like a lot of people do suffer from it. And I think a lot of people don't really talk about it. I think, it might be a taboo kind of subject at times.
Yeah. I mean, I really did post my whole morning because this weekend, I know this person was drunk or, tipsy or what. We're at a music festival. Anything goes. What happens at the music festival stays at the music festival, except for this moment. Somebody asked me like what the brand was about. I told my little spiel because I've gotten this into like a nice 2-sentence because saying it over and over again is a lot. And the reaction was like, oh, good marketing. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
you're like,
awesome.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. But so I turned around and I was like, do you have anxiety? Probing questions that any Italian, Sicilian female will ask somebody before they katana them, So I asked my probing questions and come to find out the person doesn't know anxiety, has never had it, doesn't run in the family, all these things. And I'm just at the point where I'm like, dude, if you are not educated on the subject, like just stop, like, and whatever, we can get into that in the crazy world, but I think that's a lot of what's going on right now. People are just commenting on things that they have no education on or, don't even want to have the education on. But yeah, that's really why I did it, because I feel like not that I'm like upset or people are worried about I was having anxiety because of what somebody said, but it was more about the fact of like, this is why we don't talk about this stuff. This is why people who have mental illnesses or have anxiety or suffer from panic attacks or any of that, we don't talk about this because these are the reactions we get. I can tell you, if I had $1 for every time I was in a panic attack and someone told me just breathe, like obviously, dude, like thank you, Sherlock Holmes, for, thank you. obviously trying to do that. If I wasn't doing that, we wouldn't be fucking talking.
Oh my
But
girl.
jeez. Uh, but yeah, I think that's a big thing, you know, and I just wanted to let people know it exists, and this is what it is, and it doesn't look like anything. It's not like chicken pox. Like you can't vividly be like, oh, that person's got anxiety. And people experience it on different levels. Like I said, this is the first time I heard of somebody having the exact same, you know, play out story as me. And I just think it needs to be talked about more, and more people who do suffer like I suffer, you know, can know where they can, who they can talk to, and who's open to speaking to them. You know, I can go back. You know, I don't really want to go back to those days, but I can go back to where I didn't have an outlet. I didn't have somebody like Evan in my life that I could, you know, openly speak to and not be afraid of telling them the crazy stuff that was going on in my head, and not worrying have to be like Baker acted, you know, like there's some crazy stuff that goes on in there. And if you told the average person, they just write you off, or, you know, you're automatically need to go to the insane ward. It's just like, nah, dude, is this normal? Like, is this normal for me to be thinking that, or like, am I in an anxiety attack? So
Yeah.
I just try to be that person.
No, that's great. Terry Lloyd says it's okay to not be okay.
Absolutely.
100%. It's a part of being human. And I only had one anxiety attack in my life, and I literally thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dying. I was telling people to call the ambulance, and they're like, just breathe, you'll be fine, just breathe. And I'm like, but I'm dying, but I'm dying.
Like $5 right there.
Dude. So yeah, I couldn't even imagine suffering from that on like a daily, like, you know, daily trip. That'd be just too much. So dude, props to you for handling it, how you handled it without having to like medicate yourself with all this crazy medication, because I know it's got to be hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's times where I'm like, I won't even smoke because I'm like, it's just gonna make it worse, you know. So for those who are like, oh, weed's the answer, it's not, you know. And then there's always like, you're just smoking the wrong strain. Like, no, dude, like it's a whole nother monster, and I really, I don't know, I haven't identified it yet, so I can't even explain half the stuff that goes on.
Well, I mean, thank you for being so open and honest, and it's very inspiring and very motivating for so many fucking people out there, you know. And for like every one person that actually reaches out to you, I'm sure you're affecting like probably 50 to 100, you know, to everyone that reaches out to you. Like that's just a known fact. So dude, big props to you. Let me jump in this chat really quick. Matt is asking, have you ever done a shirt design where you linked up with any other artists?
I have. I actually have. I did a collaboration with Delves. She's a graffiti artist. She's not tattooing. She's a graffiti artist out of Miami. She's the one who did all like the diver girls. She did the first hula girl. She did the mermaid smoke seaweed shirt. That was awesome. I linked up with another person by the name of Anchor. He is actually out of the Philippines. I found him on Instagram, just dope artwork. I was just like, yo, I could draw this, but like I'm just gonna support you because this is too dope. He did like the Wolf Beer shirt, and the Good Vibes shirt, and the one with the, I don't know, the surfboards. That was a while ago. That was probably like, I think like a year ago now, something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, like I said, if you want to collab, or you're an artist, or whoever you are, I'm down to collab. Just hit me up with the idea you got, or if you don't have one, I'll just smoke about it and figure it out. I have a lot of other collaborations coming up too, that I think we could
Can we
dive
talk a little about
into.
it?
Yeah, I don't know if they're ready for this one though. Like people think they know, but they have no idea.
Y'all think you know, but you don't know. Okay, but they're about to find out, Brittney. They're gonna find out.
Find out. We'll start. Should we start? We start with the big one first. You start with the little tiny stuff. Which one? Which way do you
I
go?
think we should let's work our way up.
Okay. All right. All right.
Or I
Well,
don't know, this is Brittney's show. You do whatever you want to do, girl.
well, okay, so we already know about Salt Kured Radio. Obviously, that's a huge collaboration project. Obviously, all the bands that send their music in, that's a collab right there. You don't have to be sponsored. Let me just make this a general thing. You don't have to be sponsored by Salt Kured to send in your music. It's open to any genre. If we like it, we play it. That's kind of how it's going to go. To send your stuff, it's an MP3, and you got to send it to playmyshit@saltkured.com. So
Hell yeah.
that is the email for that. Um, Also on the radio station, I got Batiscat. Monday Meditations will be on there. Pineapple Cast is joining in. My girl Jada is a comedian. She's gonna have her own show. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on. For the Vibes is probably gonna jump in. Reggae 360. I'm gonna have my own show. We're gonna have a Love It or Leave It. It's a lot of collabs in the works for the radio station, but like I said, that's kind of on hold till we get all the content that we need, and I program it and have 5 minutes to do that.
Sounds like you're well on your way, and I'm so stoked and cannot wait to follow you and this journey and see everything that you come out with. I mean, it's such a great idea.
It's gonna be dope. I mean, that's only one collabo. You want to leave it there? Or you want to give them the other two?
Keep going.
All right. So, I think y'all saw it today because it dropped today. I was trying to sneak this one in before it dropped, but I did the flyer for Tunes and Trees, Cashed Out Summer Camp. That's crazy. I got an email from Amanda. Shout out to Amanda from Tunes and Trees.
What's up, Amanda?
She emailed me. She emailed me this weekend while I was sitting in my hotel room waiting to set up at a rained out reggae festival, which actually ended up clearing up. But yeah, she hit me up. I drew it up and sent it to her, within a couple of hours, and got approved. So yeah, Cashed Out, flyers out, Tunes and Trees. That's May 29th, if I am correct. Fort Worth, Texas. Check that out. The flyer's dope. I think I'm gonna run that Reaper that I did of Greg on a t-shirt. We'll see if we can get him to sign it and all that good stuff and run it as a limited print for Cashed Out. So Greg, if you're watching, holler at your girl. And then I got one more big one.
Let's do it, girl. Let's do it.
So this person's name has 3 letters in it, and it starts with the letter Z. We'll see if someone can guess it real quick for a t-shirt. 3 letters, starts with the first letter is Z. It's who the collab is with. It's the drummer of a band. He was on the Sunshine Show.
Okay, I think we'll keep it at that. First person who drops that answer in the comments. Oh, Megan Richardson says Zeb.
Bam. Yep. I am working on a collaboration with Zeb. We're actually starting we're arguing right now, if I'm honest. We're arguing about this. But as of right now, we're going to keep it as an accessories line, socks, all that good stuff, hats. He's pushing for t-shirts, and I'm like, dude, I already have a clothing line. I don't have the space, dude. But we'll figure it out sooner or later. I asked him if I could tell you guys the name of it, and he was like, absolutely not. So sorry, I guess you're just gonna have to follow along. You'll see it, I'm sure. We have to do photo shoots and all that good stuff. We're still product testing and figuring out all the logistics. I'm gonna win the argument, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be an accessories line. But that's one of the big things that's going on. I've gotten hit up by a couple other people about doing some collabs and some other work, so we'll see what else happens. But those are the big 3 for now.
Hell yeah,
dude. Comes in the inbox. Holler at me.
Dude, that is so dope. You are doing so many amazing things and collaborations. Megan, I love how Megan says you're fighting, not collabing. Love it. She meant collabing.
No, really. I've been friends with Zeb for a very, very long time, and we have we are the most sarcastic assholes. You get us in a room and it's just bickering back and forth, but it's all love. Yeah, I think it's that Italian thing. Like if you're not making fun of somebody, you really don't like the person.
Yes, that is fucking hilarious. And I love Zeb. He's been a good friend of mine for a while now. And he is a riot. I will tell you that much. He's a real riot.
Yeah, you know, he's very fierce, very short and fierce.
Zeb, we love you. We love you.
I mean, I can't really talk. I'm shorter than him, but you know.
Are you really? Are you really?
He's got me by an inch.
Wow, you're an itty bitty.
Yeah, I'm cute. I'm compact.
I love it. Lynn says shit talking is a love language. Like that.
I don't know about, he's got a very nice girlfriend and she's very sweet. So hopefully they get married soon because I want to make that wedding dress. Cheers.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Jesse says I got into drawing and journaling to change my mindset or to enhance good feelings too. I think that's a great point. I know journaling is a good tool to use. There's just something very therapeutic about it.
Something very therapeutic about just getting whatever's in your mind out, you know, just, I mean, at one point I wasn't even drawing. I was just writing down lists of stuff just to go to bed. But yeah, definitely art therapy is a thing. It's a big thing. My aunt's an occupational therapist, so we've had many a conversation about how art, you know, should be definitely in schools, and you know, music's very, very closely tied to that as well. Creativity in general, you know, seems to be the way out of the anxiety hole for me, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Matt says, I love the highlight on anxiety. It's not fun, and being able to educate others is such a beautiful thing. Much love. I agree with him, Brittney.
Much love back to you, sir. Appreciate you.
Let's see. Madison says, Brittney, can we be best friends? Weej says, we were neighbors. Doesn't mean you missed the ticket. You guys can still be the bestest of friends. So you
I mean, I got a lot of best friends. I'm cool. I mean, we'll see. What do you bring to the table though? If you come to the table empty-handed, nah, sorry, bro. You gotta show up with something.
Okay, dude, I can't breathe right now. Woo! I love you, dude. Holy shit.
I told you when I saw you, your energy during your interviews, I was like, finally, I can talk to somebody and not be the crazy hyper one. This is great.
I tell this to everybody. Zeb, after he saw me perform one night, he's like, oh my God, you're like the Energizer Bunny on crack. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't smoke crack, so replace that, you know, but it's just because
there's that sarcastic asshole right there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Love the guy though.
Great dude.
Super fucking badass dude. All right, you guys. Weech says, what can artists like myself do to help promote your brand?
Oh, share button. Share button is massive. I am not, I do all the social media and everything for the brand, but I am not hip to, you know, all the changes and stuff. So honestly, sharing is a big thing. I've noticed, you know, giving out stickers. I'll give out stickers if you guys want sticker packs to pass out to people. All you got to do is just hit me up in the comments or contact me. Word of mouth seems to be the best way. This tour, I went from like, I think 3,000 followers. So I'm almost at 4,000. I think I need like 3 more. So if you're not following, help me get to 4,000. I'm trying to get that K behind the number thing. Like that's my goal right now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, sharing's the big thing, you know, word of mouth. You know, just get involved. If anything, just get involved, do something.
What about booths at our shows?
Booths at shows. It depends on where it is. This was actually my first tour I ever booked for myself. Normally I'm booking tours for my boyfriend's band. So this was new for me. And it's different because I'm not a band. So but yeah, I'm looking to travel. It just depends on the dates and what I have already scheduled. I actually have all of this year scheduled for Salt Kured already. So if I have the date open, I'll take it. I'm trying to get out of, these four walls. We've been locked up for a while. The pandemic didn't help. So I'm down to travel. Just hit me up.
Hell yeah. I know somebody earlier, I can't get back up to those comments, but somebody was asking about, was it a tie-dye shirt or a pink and blue shirt? They're wanting to know if it was going to ever come back.
Oh, so no, absolutely not. um, Salt Kured is a very limited brand. I do limited runs. Most of the time it's one and done. So if you miss out, you miss out. Sometimes I'll bring stuff back. Those tie-dye shirts I did, during quarantine, I was bored and got some shirts and was like, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm not a tie-dye person. It made too much of a mess. Chips got into the dye, and yeah, no, I'm good on that. If I do another tie-dye shirt, I'll probably collab with somebody who already does tie-dye. But I will keep that in mind. But no, those shirts will not be coming back because yeah, no, I'm good on that.
I love you. Oh my God. We had somebody earlier in the comments as well asking about a Patreon. Would you ever consider doing a Salt Kured Patreon? Or
This is
Patreon?
funny because I was like, if I'm gonna do something like that, it's gonna be on OnlyFans or Only Schmams. Sorry, Facebook. Patreon. I know that Hyrie and a couple other people are doing it. I haven't actually done the research on it. The other platform, I have a lot of models that are on that, and it seems to, the networking and the way that payments and all that stuff is set up makes more sense for the kind of content that I would put on there. But yeah, I guess I'll have to check out Patreon. I don't really know what kind of content I would put on there besides, I don't know if y'all want to see me throwing up every morning. That's not really entertaining. uh, and some people are probably gonna be like, oh, you should teach people how to make stuff. Funny story. I don't really know how to explain any of this stuff to you because when I learned this from my grandmother, I was 6 and 7. So like, it would be more of like, all right, now you loop, swoop, and pull, and then I don't know the technical terms for it. So yeah, I'll check it out. I'm down to check it out if you guys have, content ideas. Cool. I think I've done like one other thing, like GoFundMe once, and like that tanked. It was really, no one donated. I wasn't.
You don't. The thing is, though, I think is really important is that you don't know unless you try. So even though maybe that tanked, that it's okay because it could have been very successful, and it probably just like made you that much more grateful for like the next opportunity or the next thing that came about. I guess.
I mean, that's really when I started doing, like the $10 mystery bags and the stickers and stuff like that. Speaking of, there's a new mystery bag on there. I just loaded it right before the show. So if you're watching this, you're knowing about it 48 hours before I'm going to announce it. So it's not the same mystery bag. If you already got the other one, it's brand new stuff. It's pretty sweet, just saying. But yeah, when that didn't really work out, I started doing stuff like that and started doing, those fun promos that everyone kind of caught on to, especially when I was moving the warehouses. I know a lot of people got into the mystery bag situation. So, but yeah, like I said, Patreon, I'll check it out. I'm down. I don't know what kind of content. So let me know. Email me, shoot me a DM.
Or
if you guys want it, I'll do it. I'm cool with that.
If you have suggestions for what Brittney should do on Patreon, drop it in the comments. Let us know. We would love to hear your suggestions, your suggestions. Let's see. Lynn says, I can swing $10. Get me on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Saltkured.com, yo, front page.
Let's see. I did get the white spaghetti mini dress and I love it. Terry Lloyd seems to be a very huge fan of you and your company.
Terry Lloyd has been, I can look this up, but I'm pretty sure Terry Lloyd has been following me for, I would say, 3 years. think Terry was
Oh,
I think Terry was around before all this awesome stuff happened, when I was, just trying to figure it out. Back when my website wasn't working ever. So,
dude, that's what's up. Did you design the chakra skeleton hand? Is that your work?
yeah, that's me.
I
That
love
is me.
that design. Is that like your main design or your logo, or is it just a
The funny thing is, I was never supposed to be the actual like icon. That was never supposed to be anything that stuck. It was supposed to be one and done, and everyone kind of just, I guess I do this all the time and I don't notice it now in pictures. I'm like, oh, I have to do it. It's expected at this point. And it kind of is just one of those things that got adapted, and now people will be, across the festival and hold their shaka up, and I'm like, that's for me. That's for me. It's great. It's great. I know maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's for somebody else, but like, it's still for me. I'll just keep that.
love that. Let's see. Lynn says for your patron, you should do your behind the scenes photo, video shoot, show off new designs, and give patron members first dibs and exclusive designs and chats. She really likes chats. I think that's a great idea, Lindsay.
I mean, yeah.
You
I'll
could
just not put that on the social media. I'll put it in the Patreon and then actually have people respond to me,
So what do you do on your downtime, or do you have any downtime, Brittney?
I what is downtime? I don't I This is like one of those arguments, you're in a relationship with somebody and they're like, hey, can you just stop working for a minute? And really, it's Salt Kured is a lifestyle brand. Like, this is my life. I don't think you really can separate one from the other at this point. Fun fact, I was never trying to be the face of this. I was trying to stay, behind the scenes, so no one knew who I was. But yeah, I think we're doing well with it.
I think you're doing amazing with it. And what advice can you give it? Do you have like a one piece of advice that you always go to?
One piece of advice, as far as like for artists or for in general?
Anything, just life advice. I love to get life advice from different people.
Oh, life advice. Just don't give up. Keep throwing shit at the wall until something sticks. That's pretty much where I'm at.
Oh,
And I'll say that not because of art, and I mean it really applies to everything, but I'll keep saying it. I'm in my 30s, and at one point in my life I thought, once you hit 30, like you're gifted a house and a bank account and all this awesome stuff, and that's not the case at all. I was not aware of adulting and things like that. So and it's really funny to talk to other people around my age and be like, hey, so do you have it all together yet? I've gone up to 80-year-olds and been like, hey, when does this shit get easier? And they're like, it doesn't. And I'm like, okay, well then I'm just gonna keep throwing shit at the wall, because I guess that's what everybody else is doing around me. Like, and I think that's one of the things that we talked about earlier, like if you don't give up, something's gonna happen eventually. Absolutely. Beyonce has the same 24 hours I do. She just uses it differently than I do. I could be Beyonce, but I would rather be Brittney slinging t-shirts. Like,
hell yeah, dude. I fucking love that. We just asking any fashion influences or designers you want to meet or work with someday.
See, this is the funny thing. I started this entire line because I have no fashion sense, like at all. Like, it's just black t-shirts, everything's black. Black and white is really the style, and I just always want to be comfortable. I found out, being a female of my stature, I didn't sign up for the tit line. I missed that line. And there's always, cuts of shirts. All the cuts of shirts, though, are not made for girls with the same body type I do. So it really started as a clothing line for you know, girls that had the same issues I did, trying to find clothes, something comfortable, or, you know, I'm the type of person that I don't like to take forever to get ready. I want to throw something on, look presentable, and keep going with my day. So that's really what started it. And as far as, you know, like fashion wise, there's certain things I see that I'll take pictures of and get inspiration from. But I found that, you know, not really following anybody is the best way to stay authentic and genuine and true to, you know, the brand and my style. So I honestly try not to look at too many trends other than, you know, colors and things that are taking off, like neons and florals and that kind of stuff. But try to
Yeah.
stay out of the fashion magazines as much as possible.
I love that. That's what makes it so unique and so you. And yeah, dude, fuck yeah. I fucking love it. Let's see. Hopefully, you still plan to do your first Salt Kured festival sometime down the road. Jen Armstrong said that.
Ooh, Jen's just trying to get on the lineup. She's just like Onic Empire, just saying. Um, but yes, Jen, you will be coming down to Florida to do a show for Salt Cured. I'm planning the 5-year anniversary. So it will be next year, around this time. I have a venue set, and it's not going to be your average festival, for sure. If you follow the brand, you know that I plan and overplan and throw in extra surprises, and no one's going to be ready for the festival I'm about to throw.
Oh shit, dude. I am going to that party, just so you guys know. Sign me up for that. Sounds like a good time. And I
Yeah,
haven't
you got to interview everybody.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about it. And I've been hearing really special things about Florida, and I haven't visited yet. So I feel like I need to go and figure out what is so special about Florida.
We don't wear masks.
I see that, but I mean, you know, whatever, to each their own. Uh, let's see. Does tattoo art influence? Well, sorry, yeah. Does tattoo art influence your art?
I think to a certain degree. I mean, all of my tattoos are very, you know, neo-traditional based, very bold lines, bright colors. I'm just not a color person, so it's very rare. You know, the tie-dye shirt was, I think, one of like the most colorful shirts I've done ever. And that was merely based on Evan wanting a tie-dye shirt with Salt Cured on it. So I was like, all right, pick the colors, let's figure it out. Um, but yeah, I think that it's just black and white's the way to go, man. Keep it classy.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
it's
I
class.
like that. Let's talk a little bit about your tattoos. When did you start getting tattoos? Are you full body sleeved?
Yeah, I'm pretty covered. I have a few spots left on my legs, which I wish I wouldn't have done it that way because the legs are horrible. But yeah, I'm pretty much almost covered. I'm very picky about who tattoos me now, and I've just collected from a bunch of artists, pieces from, you know, like Tyler Nolan, Travis Brown, some of the big guys. I got Mark Longnecker now. I'm so stoked about that. I can claim that now.
Very
I have a full back piece by Paul Schnell. It's all, you know, stippled and dots, and um, I have a couple special pieces. I actually have my grandmother's ashes in one of my tattoos. So,
Wow,
um,
dude, that's fucking legit.
yeah, my grandmother and my great grandmother. Some people get weirded out by it, but I promised them that I would take them around the world. So Florida tour first, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Oh my god, dude, I love that so much. Wow. Let's see what else we got here in the comments. Brittney is my spirit animal, but I'm tall. It's okay, Lindsay. It's okay. She's my
How's the
spirit
air up
animal
there?
too.
You gotta give me some of that air and bottle it up for me and bring it down here.
So let's talk a little bit about the tour that you've been on. Where have you been? Who have you seen? What's been your most favorite moment?
Man, I was dreading this because I honestly can't remember everywhere. I feel like I'm in a band and like I don't have a lanyard. Like I'm at one point I was like, man, I should have made myself a lanyard because that is like the Bible apparently on tour, I found out. Um, so let's see if I can recall everywhere I was. Cocoa Beach. We did that one. I've been in Daytona twice now. The first time was for Jerry's Tiki Bar, and then the second time we just did reggae at the Rock, at the Hard Rock. That was pretty cool. Minus all the crazy sideways rain, but that was awesome. We're getting ready to do Nature Coast if weather permits. I'm kind of keeping my eye on that radar, so hopefully we get to do that. I haven't been camping in a while, and I really wanted to do that. 420 Festival, which I believe is this Sunday, is at Terra Firmata. Where else are we going? Holy crap. Reggae at the Bay. I got a couple shows with Little Stranger, Tasty Vibrations. Kind of just decided I was going to take April and go on tour and celebrate my birthday around people that I wanted to be around. And for me, a lot of those people are the people I see at shows because no one really lives around here anymore. Everyone decided to get the hell out of Florida, so
There's still a lot of rock stars over there. I've talked to at least a handful in the past couple of weeks, and that's what I'm saying. There's just something real special about Florida. I'm trying to figure it out.
something in the water.
I think so. Let's see. Don says, what part of Florida are you in?
So I'm in Lake Worth, so I would say a little below West Palm Beach. I know you had Mick Rude on here from Spread the Dub. He's actually pretty much my neighbor.
Oh, really?
Funny story. I was able to tap into his Bluetooth at one point while he was working on his yard and put on the Spice Girls. And the look on his face was great. He had no idea where the music was coming from.
Dude, yes, I'll take you as my neighbor any day. That sounds like a lot of fun. I also had Reggae Lou on the show, and he's down there in Florida as well.
Well, he's here, but he's traveling so much. I don't even think he can't even claim that he lives here anymore. He's on tour so much.
Yeah, he is really hustling. I'm so proud of him and everything that he's been doing.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. And Dante is awesome. I got to run into them a couple times, and it's always a good time with them. It's always good to see your home team out and about and killing it. We have Vibes Farm down here, Unified Mind as well. Just so many great local artists, and it's really cool to see everyone coming up in the same scene and at least know when you go to a festival you're taken care of. You're not like showing up or like I don't know anybody.
Yeah. So what's next? We know all this new exciting things, but what's next?
What is next?
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm slowly just trying to get through this tour, Sunshine. We have a lot coming up. If you follow the brand, I try to do a drop every month. Every drop is themed. So Mother's Day is coming up, Father's Day is coming up. We're gonna do some family stuff. People have been asking for more kids stuff. That actually went kind of way better than I thought it was. But yeah, a lot of matchy stuff, Father's Day, family, and then just ride it out into the sunset into the rest of the year. I have Dab Day coming up. That's in Jacksonville. I'm stoked about that. And really, like I said, I haven't really planned that much. I'm just trying to get through this tour and do one thing at a time. I tend to put a lot of stuff on my plate, and then I have a whole nother anxiety attack, and it's a whole nother ballgame. So I've been learning, to keep it simple and space things out a little bit more. But
yeah, I didn't even know how you were going to answer that, and you did a great job. Great job, dude. Because we talked about everything, so I was testing you. You made an A. I love you, girl. Cool. So we're going to start getting this wrapped up. But I did want to ask you a few more questions. If anybody has any more questions for Brittney, drop them in the comment section. I will get to them as soon as I can. A question I like to ask all of my guests on the show is if there was like a biopic made about you, what would the soundtrack more or less look like? Give me your storyline and who would play you. If you guys have suggestions for who should play Brittney in her biopic, drop in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think.
All right, so okay, who would play me? I'm gonna say Ruby Rose for sure. I feel like she could pull me off pretty well. I feel like she could vibe. Apparently, I give off that swagger. All right, rolling. Jeez, I don't know. Soundtrack. It would have to be like some like. It definitely had to be a female singer. It would have to be a female singer, like Gwen Stefani style, but not Gwen Stefani, more Amy Winehousey.
Ooh, I like it.
It would just have to be different. It would have to be jazzy, folky. That'd be weird. A little bit of rock and roll. Definitely some gutturals. I don't know, something like that. And I feel like there needs to be an epic car chase with a big jump over a bridge somewhere in there. I just think that needs to be in there.
Dude, I love that little scene there. Yes. Okay, well we'll vibe.
I think that's about it. I don't know. Definitely the Freebird needs to be like right at the takeoff though.
Oh my god, dude. Well, we'll definitely make sure that there is a car scene, Freebird being played during the car chase, and some folk and a real funky soundtrack. It's gonna be amazing, and we gotta find you that Amy Winehouse / Gwen Stefani singer that's gonna make.
I mean, Kat Hall is pretty close. Kat Hall's killing it right now. She's got a cool vibe. She's got a cool vibe. I think she could pull off the whale. I think she's got it in her.
I actually saw some video of her in Arizona this past weekend, and they look like they were having the time of their lives.
Yo, she has got some serious pipes. Serious pipes. She's sponsored by us, and I didn't have any clue who she was. She said in her music, and I was like, where have you been my entire life? Your lyrics, everything is just fire. I'm definitely pulling for her to get signed, so hopefully somebody picks her up soon.
Is she actually in Florida too?
No, she's I think she's California. She used to be Florida. I'm pretty sure she was Florida, flow grown, but she switched over. I think she's over on your side of the world.
Oh, yeah. Very fucking cool, dude. Let's see. Oh, they say you got to have Britney Spears on that soundtrack, girl.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god, fucking love it. All right, and then next question. Dinner party, 5 musicians, dead or alive. Who would you pick and what would you serve them?
Jeez. All right, Freddie Mercury, Prince, dead or alive. Jeez. Tanya Stevens for sure, Erykah Badu, and Method Man.
Damn! Now that's a party I want to go to.
That's a solid party. And then for food, I'm a foodie though, so because like I'll throw down some like foie gras, and it just depends on which way you're going. If we're going Italian, or probably just gastropubby, so everyone gets drunk and just divulges all their secrets to stardom. Probably something like that.
Girl, yes, thinking with that money making brain of yours. I love it. Dude, I've had such a good time with you tonight. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I guess if you guys don't know yet, I have a freebie mailing list you can get on. You just go to the Salt Kured website. At the top it says freebies. It's pretty much my way of interacting with everyone, sending everyone stickers. I work with a bunch of different bands and brands, and I get a bunch of random things sent to me, so I'm like, I can't be a hoarder anymore. So I end up sending you guys out little goodie bags. You never know when it's coming. and there's always something different. So the last one we did was for Valentine's Day. I sent out Valentine's Day cards because I was like, man, when's the last time I got one of those cute little Valentine's Day cards in my mailbox? So we did that, stickered them up. I think I might do something for 420. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just always about, do you have time to write out 400 envelopes right now, Brittney?
Apparently you make time, so
we make time for it. But if you're not on the freebie list, go ahead and do that. Sometimes I do drawings and giveaways where you randomly just get something in your mailbox and you don't even know about it. So that's something cool if you don't know about that. I think that's pretty much it. You guys, I think, know everything. 420 is the drop. Make sure you catch it there. And secret information here. I usually put the drops up 24 hours before, so you can actually shop 24 hours prior than when I post things. So just check on the website, check on the stories. You guys know me. I give out freebies and promo codes all the time. You just got to follow along. That's it.
Hell yeah. So we have a comment here. Have you heard of the band LP, or maybe she's a single songwriter? Or anyways, check out LP. Apparently she has a dope voice and she has been suggested for your musical listening pleasures.
Awesome. I need more stuff on my playlist. Please send me songs for my playlist.
And let's see. Also, I love the Salt Kured air fresheners. Do you have a line of air fresheners?
So the air freshener situation happened because I was on tour with my man, and a tour bus with 5 metal dudes smells different than a regular car. Let's just say that. So I was like, man, it would be awesome right now to have air freshener so that I didn't have to smell men. So I just decided to make some air fresheners and give them out to the bands that I sponsored and put a little note like, use this on tour. And I think Cashed Out started the whole thing and was like, yo, shout out to you because we smelled ocean breezy the entire time. So I don't really have a line of air fresheners. I kind of just use them as freebies and give them to the bands, but they've grown very popular. I guess I'll have to, actually make them an item for purchase.
Yeah, you totally should. Oh my God, I've had such a great time with you tonight. We've been going for an hour and a half now. So I'm going to wrap this up, but I would love to have you back on anytime. Just say the word.
Awesome. Word.
Yours. Thank you so much for your time. Everybody at home, I see you. Hopefully I answered all the questions. If not, I'm sure Brittney will answer them when we get off of here. You guys make sure you follow Salt Kured. Go and follow Brittney and follow the Instagram. Go get on the mailing list. Dude, she has nothing but amazing fucking things going on and so many cool things coming up in the future. I promise you guys want to be a part of this. If you're listening at home on the podcast, same thing. Just search Salt Kured and you will find all things Brittney Noelle. Thank you guys. I love you all. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep rocking and rolling.
Later.
See you later, girl. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.